When Jesus called the 12 apostles, he called them all in person. And when Jesus called Paul, he called Paul in person too. So we've got this kind of example in the Bible of apostles being called by the Lord in person to serve him. And later on, Paul, when he's talking about his qualifications, he's kind of been challenged. He's not proud of it, but he's kind of like saying the reasons why he really is an apostle. And one of the things he says is, "Am I not an apostle? Have I not seen the Lord?" So because Paul said that, a lot of believers have developed this idea, to be an apostle, you must have seen the Lord. Modern day apostles, must they see the Lord too? Well, here at Peace, we don't think that's necessarily the case. But what we do think is that the Lord must still personally call the apostle. Whether they see the Lord, or whether they just hear the Lord, or whether they just know the Lord is speaking to them, we believe that for someone to be a genuine apostle, the Lord must call them. It can't be something where you just wake up one day and say, I think I'm going to be an apostle. Isn't that great? It has to be something that the Lord calls you to. And the reason for that is because you represent him personally. The apostle is like an ambassador. So you or I, we couldn't just go off to a different country and say, I'm here as an ambassador for my own country. It wouldn't work. You'd probably get thrown in jail. You can't speak on behalf of the other unless they've given you the authority to do that. So for someone to speak personally on behalf of the Lord, like an apostle does, the Lord needs to personally commission them to do that. How we understand that passage of Paul's is that he's giving a list of things that happened to him. He's saying, I am an apostle, and he's also saying, I have seen the Lord. So he's talking about two different things in a list. He's not saying, I'm an apostle because I've seen the Lord. That's the way we understand that. However, it's wonderful when you or I or any person does get that genuine sense of the Lord speaking to us. That definitely makes it clear.